This is a story about love. The world is full of love. Happy couples in love can be found wherever you go. But this isn't a story about any of them. This is the story of a lonely young woman who walked through the world completely alone. Until one day she met a mysterious stranger who asked her why she seemed so melancholy. She explained her longing for someone to love. The stranger smiled and explained that every person in the world is connected to their soulmate by a thin red thread. From birth, they are joined. He showed her the threads that bound the couples they passed. But the young woman looked down at her own wrist and the thread that encircled it. "Mine is frayed and broken," she said. The stranger frowned. "Well, then you will never find love." "But how could this happen?" the woman started to ask, but as she did, she remembered a moment as a child when she had felt that thread snap. The lights of a car, the sound of a child playing, the screech of brakes. "My soulmate is dead," she whispered. "She doesn't have to be," the stranger answered. "Time is malleable. Only say a word, and you can change it. Please, but there is a cost. Change time, and this version of you will cease to exist. This timeline will fade forever. I understand. Please." And with that, the man pulled out a tattered notebook and began to flick backwards through the pages. There was a great rush of wind and darkness. The woman opened her eyes to find herself stood on a familiar street. This was the moment. She looked down and her eyes fell upon a bright red thread connecting her younger self to her soulmate. She reached down hesitantly. The roar of an engine filled her ears, and she grabbed the thread and pulled with a strength she did not know she possessed. Her younger self was yanked towards her, cartwheeling through the air. But from the centre of the road, another child was pulled to safety as a car sped past her. The two young girls tumbled through the air and landed back to back. Then slowly they turned to face one another and smiled. The woman felt the warmth of those smiles and knew she had made the right decision. The two young girls became firm friends, a friendship of joy and laughter that deepened and changed as the years passed. The young woman saw the years flash before her eyes as she felt herself beginning to fade. She saw herself walk down the aisle and heard the church bells ring, and she was content as the darkness took her.
Evening as the sun went down and the jungle fires were burning, down the track came a hobo hiking. He said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a place that's far away." With the birds and the bees, the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings. I'm gonna stay, we can sleep all day, where they hung the jerk that invented work in the big rock candy mountain. I'll see you all this coming fall in the big rock candy mountains.
I love the red. Yes, definitely. Like that. But I may even got one. That's like it, just have to have towards me. So look at each other. Yes, definitely. Alright. Stop. And yeah. Brilliant. Ooh, yep. Look at me. Hold on, I'll zoom in. Yep, kiss Hector, kiss George. Yes, and horse free. That's fine, George is not even here. Right, zooming out. He's coming into the screen. Nice. Yeah, it's really neat. Yeah. Zoom out. Yeah, hold on, I'll zoom in so you can just
I need a new clock. Mine just ticks, but the hands never move. I don't know how long I've been working now, but it feels like I've been here 1,000 times before. All of this for rumors of some device, some switch. All of the leads have dried up, but the clues pointed to somewhere in the docks. It must be the missing piece. A half-dozen scientists have gone missing, and that's just the ones I know about. Nothing connects them beyond their field of work. Some relativity nonsense. Quantum something. I don't understand it, but it can't be a coincidence. I should have dropped this case long ago, but I couldn't. Not after they got my Betty. I was a fool to think I'd find anything taking a walk down by the docks. No shady characters coming to ask me if I studied physics at MIT or Harvard. Funny. I spent so long looking for a breakthrough, and now, here it is, lit up in neon. Maybe tonight wasn't a total bust. This is what they all talked about. A switch. Strange. Now I can see it, I finally understand my obsession. There's something about it. All I've wanted for so long is to uncover the truth, but now that I'm here, the only desire I feel is to flip the switch. I need a new clock. Mine just ticks, but the hands never move. I don't know how long I've been working now, but it feels like I've been here 1,000 times before.
Be right with you. Oh, hey, aren't you Artie's kid?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone, it's Artie Jr.
Jack, if you don't mind, I go by Arturo now.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear about your old man. He was one of a kind. Always made time to help me fix my pants.
Yeah, I can tell. You and everyone else in this neighborhood.
So, where have you been? I've not seen you in...
30 years?
Damn, you haven't changed a bit. What's the secret?
Exercise, meditation, and a vegan diet.
I can do the meditation, maybe even go vegan, but working out, I lug a keg around, and I feel like I'm about to pass out. Sorry, Arturo. Got so wrapped up in catching up. What can I get you to drink?
Jack, I think a Cuba Libre would hit the spot.
You and your pops had similar taste.
Yeah, and some things, sure. But me and the Pops always had an interesting relationship. I'm taking my time trying to get some strength to settle up some affairs at the shop.
Arturo, this one's on me.
Don't get me wrong, I know he was a pillar of the community, but when I needed his support, he only made things worse, telling me my heart was in the wrong place.
Did he tell you to give up on your dreams or something?
No, oddly enough, he told me to follow them. I wanted to use the skills he taught me to open up a center, to recycle old clothes, and at the same time, train the less fortunate in a skill.
Man, that sounds like a great idea.
But I got cold feet, and I thought I should do something practical.
Like what?
Stockbroker.
Ugh.
My father took the news the exact same way. Said that I was wasting my time and that I would end up poor and hollow.
Well, did ya?
Honestly, almost. I was young and I made several bad investments. But through a miracle, I got bailed out.
By your father?
No. Said it was a sign I should do something else.
Well, it was lucky you got bailed out. Who was your backer?
Well, it was a mystery. It was a company called BBOH, Inc. Put up the money and never heard from them again.
Seems like the best kind of investor.
I did try to pay them back, but I had no luck finding them. Well, Jack, thanks for the drinks, but I think I should finally go and get this thing started. And then, when it's all over, I'll flip the shop lights off one last time.
Good luck, Arturo.
Bye, Jack.
You have so much talent. Why are you wasting your life as a paper pusher? Your life will be full of regrets if all you live for is money.
Bluebird of Happiness, Inc. You were my secret backer, Dad. Why didn't you tell me?
These threads, though they are small, keep everything together. I love you, son, and know you can do anything.
I love you too, Dad.
Talash, talalash, talashtu. Alash, talalash, talashtu.
Oh, are you okay, Mark?
I haven't been outside in so long. Don't even know what day it is or time it is.
Yeah, it has been a while. Do you want to go outside? We can if you want.
Maybe. I don't know, I just can't decide.
How about we let something else decide for us? How about we flip a paint tube?
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we're going out.
Man, what a dump!
But what if we get lost?
Oh, I've got us covered. I was thinking we could tie some thread to our door, and in that way, if we get lost, we can just follow the thread back.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, how'd we get to the park so fast?
Oh, I don't know. Is it not always like this?
This isn't the park.
Oh man, the thread snapped.
Wait, how are we going to get home? Tie it onto something else.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine. I'm sure we can make our way home. We'll be fine. Hey, do you hear something?
Do you feel something? Wait. I don't know why, but when the thread is broken, we jump through time. So if you unroll the thread and we can snap it or cut it in some way, then we should be able to jump forwards further in time and get home. Hey, where do you get that tiara?
Oi, there they are. They have the Queen's tiara.
Right, I've got a plan. See, we're going to get on this bus, going to tie the thread to the handle, and then it's going to pull and snap when the bus goes away, see?
Why are you talking like that?
It's the period, hon. Gotta be done, see?
Let's just get hold on this bus.
Yeah. Oh, wow, it's good to get a seat.
Hey, where did you get these clothes?
Nowhere.
There they are. Get them, boys.
I thought we were never going to make it home.
That was great. Let's go again. We could decide by flipping a paint tube.
I know I can. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Next patient, please.
Oh, hello.
Well, you come on in.
Oh, thank you.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Come
fine,
on
thanks.
in. Flip yourself down on the couch. I can see you have a bit of a tick.
Yes, it's true. It's been there for a few days.
Oh, yes. Well, ticks are usually a sign that you're feeling a bit anxious. How are you feeling?
I'm actually feeling a bit anxious. It seems like you have a bit of a tick as well, hey?
Yes, I suppose I do. So why don't you tell me what brought this on?
Well, a few months ago I lost my job, and ever since then I've just had so much time on my hands. I find myself watching a lot of TV, which isn't good for my anxiety. That just makes me so anxious. Have you heard about what's happening in Yemen?
Yemen?
Yemen? Are you sewing while I'm talking to you?
I don't really like my job.
Anyway, what's happening in Yemen is terrible. I don't know what to think about it.
It's a common problem nowadays.
And I turn on the news and there's war here and explosions there. Oh, the news is just terrible. It brings so much anxiety sitting around watching TV all day. That's fucked.
And how did you feel before you lost your job?
Oh, well, actually, you know, now that I think about it, I was anxious then as well. I worked so much that I never had any time, you know. I would start on Monday and work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way to Sunday. Have no energy left, have to clean my bloody house, and no time for myself. But ever since I stopped working, I've got all the time in the world. You know, the other day, I went down to the river, and I just sat there. I just sat there by the river. It was actually really nice.
I've never been to the river before.
What? You never been to the river? What do you mean? It's right there.
Well, I don't really have the time, I suppose. I work too much.
Oh, yes, well, that's a common problem.
I mean, ever since I started working, I have no time for anything. I start work on Monday, spend all day, every day, working. And then on Sunday, I'm too tired. So I go home and I've got to clean the house, do all that, and Monday I'm tired again.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel anxious.
That's interesting.
I mean, what do? We need more time in this world. I have no time. No time at all. I need more time. What do I do about this time?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess that means we're out of time. Thank you, though. You've made me feel much better.
Ow. Uh-oh. Ouch.
Bargains! Who wants a bargain? Bargains over there, bargains over here. Who wants a bargain? Cheapest chips prices, bargain prices. Come have a look, they're amazing. Do you want a bargain? Do you want a bargain? Who wants a bargain? Right now, come on guys, have a look at my stall. Don't hesitate or you'll miss out. Bargains, bargains, stall now, now.
How much for the book?
That'll be £1, please.
Will you take 30p?
Sorry, it's a nice one, that. It's vintage. I've had it for 30 years.
Would you take 50p? Please, it's all I've got.
Go on then. You got yourself a bargain.
Yes. Have you got change? I've only got a fiver.
What? You said you only had 50p.
Fine. Leave it then.
This is crazy. I wish Sandra was here.
Excuse me, mister. What do you have for sale?
Good question, little boy. Let me tell you. The hammer from Thor. The One Ring. A book on sports results. An Iron Man helmet. A wide selection of threads. Is there anything you want to buy? How about the thread?
I was just hoping you had some Xbox games. Mom, can I have an ice cream?
What a load of old rubbish, old boy. Why don't you just bin it and go home? Rubbish, eh? These are my favourite things. Things I've collected all my life. Then why are you trying to sell it? Because my wife died 2 weeks ago. Giving her a good funeral, well, it's the least I could do. Time goes so quick with the ones you love. I'll take the ring, and the book, and the hammer.
Joey of the past says he is in the future, 'cause that's where he's gone. From his time to warn future Joey of a now gone wrong. Alarm clock says it's 6:02 a.m., but he's from 5:55. Wants to fix the present in the time he has arrived. Joey of the past, he's a man of his time. Wants to save us all, but we will probably be fine. future's not embedded now, the present's in the past. And all of them might disappear if he doesn't get home fast. Will these 7 minutes be enough to fix what future Joey's done? If Joey of the present sleeps through 641, Joey of the past, he's a man before his time. He wants to save us all, but we will probably be fine. But the future's not returning. The present has no clue. The past is standing all alone with only one thing to do. A message to the future. Joey, hey, yeah, it's me. I had to go, but I need your help, dude, seriously. I'll go back to bed, follow when you can, and do this for us, please. Wake me up at the real 6:33.
She only uses sour cream, and I know. Have you ever heard of anything so disgusting?